Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Chelsea Nadia Disty with student ID 202432092. In this video, I will demonstrate the practicum of meeting 7 with the topic firewall and access control list. Okay, let's get started. So here you can see the network topology that I have built in Cisco Packet Tracker. This topology consists of 3 PC, which is PC0, PC1, and PC2, and 1 server, 2 switch, and 1 router in the middle connecting to different network segments. As you can see, all the cables are green, which means the physical connections between all devices are already established. Now, this network is divided into 2 segments. The first segment uses the network address 192.168.1.0/24, which contains PC0 and PC1. The second segments use 192.168.2.0/24, which contains server 0 and PC2. The router acts as the gateway connecting these two segments. Okay, now let me show you the IP configurations of each device. Start with PC0. As you can see here, PC0 has been configured with IP address 192.168.1.2, subnet masknya 255.255.255.0, and default gateway 192.168.1.1, which is the router interface facing this network segment. Next, PC1 is in the same segment as PC0 with IP address 192.168.1.3 and the same gateway 192.168.1.1. Since they are in the same segment, PC0 and PC1 can communicate directly through the switch without going through the router. Okay, now look at server 0. Server 0 is placed in the second network segment with IP address 192.168.2.2 and gateway 192.168.2.1. And finally, PC2, which is also in the same segment as server 0 with IP address and gateway yang sama. Now let me show you the router configuration through the CLA. Okay, here you can see the IOS. Wait. You can see the IOS command line interface of the router. In this practicum, two main things were configured on the router. First, the IP address on boot router interface FA0/0 was configured with IP 192.168.1.1 as the gateway for the first network segment, and interface FA1/0 was configured with IP there's a small mistake here. It should be 192.168.2.1 as the gateway for the second segment. Next, we create the security rule using extend access control list number 101. The command use access list 101, the ICMP host 192.168.1.2, host 192.168.2.2, and access listnya. And the first line tells the router to deny or block all ICMP packets, which is the ping protocol coming specifically from PC0 at IP 192.168.1.2 going to server 0 at IP 192.168.2.2. And the second line permits all other IP traffic to pass through normally. This ACL was then applied to the FA 0/0/0 interface in the inbound direction, meaning it filters traffic coming into the router from the PC0 side. Okay, now let me demonstrate the testing results. Okay, here you can see the test. I sent a ping from PC0 to PC2 and from PC1 to PC2, and both shows successful. This proves that the ACL is working selectively. It only blocks in the specific target, which is PC0 to server 0, without disrupting the connectivity of other device. And here you can see that PC0 to server 0 shows successful in the third table. This is because this test was done before the ACL block rule was in effect, showing that the basic routing between the two network segments is working correctly. Now let me do one more test. I will access, sorry. Okay, I will access server 0 web service from PC1 using the web browser. Nah, as you can see, the Cisco Packet Tracker homepage successfully. This proves that even though we have an ACL restriction, the HTTP protocol is still allowed to pass through because our ACL only specifically blocks ICMP protocol, not HTTP. Okay, so to summarize what we have learned in this practicum, for the first, we successfully built a multi-segment network topology using Cisco Packet Tracker with two different network segments connected through a router. For the second, we successfully implemented extend ACL number 101 on the Cisco router to selectively block ICMP traffic from PC0 to server 0 while allowing all other traffic. For the third, through the testing using PDU, list, and web browser, we prove that the ACL is working correctly and selectively. And this is practicum teach us that access control list is a powerful tool in network security, allowing us to control network traffic in a very specific and target way. That's all for my practicum demonstration. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video helpful. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.